What's by this virtual boy, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we're reacting to classic Doctor Who story. This is from season 1, story 3, The Edge of Destruction, episode 2, called The Brink of Disaster. I wonder if this whole episode is gonna be in the TARDIS again, but what we found out last episode was that Ian was kind of acting a bit odd. And I think Susan was acting like herself, but she kept pulling knives on her teachers for some reason. Probably because she was like scared of like if they were infected with something. Well, like I'm using infected as a loose term. Like they could have been like, I don't know, mind controlled, or they could be doing something. But I think Ian is acting weird. Or it could have been Susan that was acting weird because the doctor went to make sure that Ian and Barbara were sleeping, and they were. And Susan was the only one he didn't check up on. And you know, at the end of the episode, he got like strangled, I think, or he got like touched by something. I think it's Susan. So Susan might be the weird one here. But Ian was acting a little weird last episode too, and and let's see if this. I'm assuming this episode is going to be the TARDIS too, since this is the last episode of the story, and that it's only 22 minutes long. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what it's all about. Oh, it's Ian. What the heck?
So it was you.
Ian.
It's no use pretending.
Well, help him.
Help him? You saw him. You saw what he tried to do.
But now he's fainted just like Susan did.
She didn't faint.
Oh, so they're being mind controlled by
Oh,
something.
what does it matter?
Matter, young lady. He very nearly tried to strangle
But he
me.
has fainted. Look at him.
Oh, he's play acting.
No, he isn't. Dr. Susan, you've been behaving very strangely.
Susan's acting weird too.
I think you're right, Grandfather. But you're wrong. I swear we haven't done anything.
I told you I'd treat you as enemies.
I don't think it was actually Ian. Susan's acting very weird too.
No, it's all a charade.
He went near the control panel. It did happen to me, Grandfather. Yes. You remember. You lost your memory. And there was this terrible pain at the back of your neck.
Oh yeah, the pain. As I was editing, I realized that the doctor and Susan both said there was a pain.
Hypnotized you? Drugged you?
And against me.
Oh.
Don't touch it, Doctor.
So the control center is doing something to
I
them.
believe you.
Don't underestimate my powers, young lady.
Oh, Grandfather, you know me for telling
Heard that slip up. I
It
don't. It has to be on purpose.
Yes,
Heard
so
the
it
slip
might
up.
be the Earth in the 20th century. Hadn't it occurred to you?
Underestimate. That was like.
He doesn't know what's happening. I won't let you do this.
If, of course, they'd like to confess to me what they have done to my ship, I may even change my mind.
Oh.
No, you mustn't be frightened of me. Not now, please. I can't explain, but I've just realized the danger with him.
Grandfather.
Helen, look. We must pull him round.
So I guess I'll talk for a little bit. And so I hope. Okay, so as I'm recording this, I've edited and uploaded the first part 8 different times. That has never happened with Classic Who. That's only ever happened with like Doctor Who and Torchwood. That's never happened with Classic Who. I don't know why. The copyright is being very weird with this particular story, because this has never, like, I've only ever had to upload Classic Who about 2 times and like re-edit them 2 times in order for them to get unblocked. But for this story, it's taking 8 attempts. So yeah, I just wanted to vent out a little bit. But let's continue.
The faulticator?
Yes?
If one small piece of apparatus fails, a little bulb illuminates and tells me precisely where the fault is. Can you imagine what would happen if the whole of it lights up?
No, because I don't understand what's going on.
So that all 4 of us must work closely together.
I'm having a hard time understanding the Doctor this episode.
Just a moment. Why did you say that?
Some of my comments said
Of destruction.
There's a strong force.
he drank a lot.
somewhere which is
That's
threatening
why
my
he
ship.
stutters.
We must find out. Yes, but how long have we got?
There we go. Ian's acting like himself. He's acting like his normal, worried self. Last episode he was acting a little weird.
I thought it only moved when the power was on.
Yes. The heart of the machine is under the column. Oh, what made it move? The source of power. You see, when the column rises, it proves the extent of the power thrust. Can it be possible, then, that this is the end
The end?
What?
What are you talking about?
We have 10 minutes to survive.
Whoa.
10 minutes?
That's some heavy news.
As little as that?
Maybe less.
Originally, the machine wasn't at fault. We were. And it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
A machine that can think for itself?
Yes.
Is that feasible, Doctor?
Oh, think not as you or I do, but...
Is this where the doctor learns that the TARDIS is alive?
You see, it has a bank
The TARDIS is alive, right?
You say...
That's what I've
the
learned
power
from
is
modern Doctor Who.
under this column.
The
Yes?
heart.
And the column holds it down.
Yes.
So you're telling me that two regular human teachers figured out more about the TARDIS than the Doctor did? Wow, I don't know what to think about that, but if I remember correctly, the TARDIS is alive, and in the finale of season 2, finale of season 1. The finale of season 1, Rose got its power into her, and she was able to withstand it because the Doctor said no human being or not even the Doctor can withstand so much power, but Rose was able to. Nah, I'm missing the Ninth Doctor. Anyway, let's go.
Something outside?
Yes, possible.
A magnetic force.
Well, it would have to be a gigantic one. A one as strong as the solar system. Now,
Again? It's happening way more frequently now.
and you, young lady, should those doors open again, I want you to be standing by them and tell me whatever it is you see outside, understand? I lied deliberately so that they won't know.
No what?
Know what? We have 5 minutes only. When the end does come, they won't know anything about it.
What?
There's no hope then.
So you're not even trying to save
Will you face it with me?
Trying to save everybody?
Whenever there's a good picture, the door's open because it's safe for us to go outside. And then it shows us a terrible picture and the doors close again.
Oh.
Yes. And then we have the sequence.
The defense mechanism stopped the ship and it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
So why have you guys been acting? Oh, again? Oh! Oh no.
I know.
Oh.
Switch. You've sent us back too far. Doctor, show me. Show me that switch. Where is it?
Well, I can't very well see it without a light, can I?
It's near the scanner switch. Really?
Did I-
But that's the part of the control that's safe.
Strange.
What? You mean it's been on all this time?
Yes, it must have been.
Well, come on, Doctor. Let's
Right.
get it unstuck.
Okay, yes, just a minute now. Yes, there you are, you see?
What's wrong?
The spring's not connecting.
So it's who broke it in the first place?
There we are, take it up.
Grandfather,
Yes, my child.
what happened?
What happened? It was the switch. It was still in place. On there, the light comes on. And it only stays on so long as my thumb is pressing that switch. As soon as I take it off, a little spring inside releases the switch here, and out goes the light.
I see. So if the spring were broken, it would be as if your finger were pressing it down all the time.
Precisely.
Yes.
As simple as that. Oh, young lady, well, you were absolutely right. It was your instinct and intuition against my logic, and you succeeded. We've landed on a planet, and the air is good, but it's rather cold outside.
Susan told me.
Yes, you haven't forgiven me, have you?
You said terrible things to us.
Yes, I suppose it's the injustice that's upsetting you, and when I made a threat to put you off the ship, it must have affected you very deeply.
Good.
So they went on a
Oh, by
planet
the
where
way,
it's really cold.
Susan has left you some wearing apparel for outside. You know, we have a very extensive wardrobe here.
Yes, she gave me these.
Yes, I think they're rather charming. We must look after you, you know. You're very valuable.
I don't... Okay, I'll explain more at the end.
Yes.
Shall we join the ladies, Doctor?
Yes, why not?
Grandfather! Look! Look at this huge footprint. Must be made by a giant.
The Abominable Snowman. Next episode is called The Roof of the World. which I will not be watching, I don't think. Let me check. Will I? No. Okay. So this is the end of so let me tell you guys how I thought about the episode. So this story was I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. It was a good little filler. It wasn't too much. There was like no action really that went on. It was a fun episode. We got to learn more about the TARDIS, or at least the Doctor got to learn about his own TARDIS. Which, I mean, he never really said it was his. Anyway, so this, like I said, this story was good. I think the Dalek storyline was better, but it was way better than their first ever story. And I was gonna say, like, we're not getting real life. We're not getting, oh no, how am I gonna get back to the classroom? These are two teachers who went with their student inside of a TARDIS who are now traveling through space and time. I want to know about how they're feeling. I want to know about how what they think about everything. I'm not getting any of that. I'm just getting them going with the flow, which is kind of weird. So that's the end of season 1. I'm not gonna explain this every episode, but I'm not watching every single episode. I'm only watching what I have been sent in a Google Doc. So the next episode is season 2, story 5, called The Web Planet. Susan will not be in it because she left a couple stories ago, but Wolfie couldn't find the story, so she's replaced with another companion whose story he is also unable to find. And I don't care. I didn't really care that much about Susan, if you couldn't tell. I mean, like, I had no opinions or thoughts about Susan. Like I always said, it goes Ian, the Doctor, Barbara, and Susan. Because Ian is I really like Ian, and then Susan is a little Susan. I don't know. Susan was a bit weird. But yeah, the next episode, it's called The Web Planet. It's a 6-parter. It's in season 2. So let's hope Ian and Barbara are still there. They should be. I wonder. I am kind of wanting to see what happens in the snowy planet, but I don't care that much. Like, if I would, I'd go searching for it, but I'm not gonna be searching for it. But so this is my plan for Classic Who. So I'm planning on when I finish this whole document I have, which is a lot of stories. I have a lot of episodes to go through, and then I want to watch. So Classic Who is not ending for a while. But I might one day go back and react to every single episode. I would only ever do that when I finish Torchwood and Sarah Jane, and I'm about to finish modern Doctor Who, when I get to series season 12 or 13 or whatever they're on. I think they're on 12 or 13, I'm not sure. They're on whatever, but I would only react to more than what this document is telling me to whenever I finish Sarah Jane, Torchwood, and possibly whenever I'm all caught up to modern Doctor Who, because I'm not caught up to modern Doctor Who. So I do want to catch up to I do want to catch up to the newer Doctor Who seasons, but I don't want to rush through these old ones. I don't want to rush through the old ones and just just rush through them and not pay attention to them. So eventually I am going to be. This is a weird. I don't usually ramble at the end of a classic Doctor Who episode, but I don't care. I'm gonna be having a channel update when I go back home. In about 5 days, I'm gonna be having a channel update for all the shows that I'm gonna be reacting to, especially classic Doctor Who. And classic Doctor Who is actually getting really good. The Daleks storyline showed me that, and it's a little tricky doing classic Who because You know, I have Torchwood and Sarah Jane that I'm starting soon, and then Doctor Who, and as well as like non-Doctor Who shows that I still want to watch, and that I still want to be on my channel. So yeah, so next episode is The Web Planet. It is from season 2. It is story 5. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, I have no idea. I'm gonna get a prediction from the title alone. It's gonna be about a huge spider in some type of planet. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.